He's probably just gonna edit me in that one because it was still. Okay, so we're here with Laertes. They formed in fall of 2007. That's already wrong. Okay, they formed in fall of 2007. They're gonna tell you a little bit about themselves. Why don't we start with you right here?
My name's Brett. I play drums, guitar, keyboard, and a little bit of bass. I go to Georgia Tech. It's cool.
All right, cool.
I don't know.
You all go to Georgia Tech?
Yeah,
yeah.
Awesome. Did you meet at Georgia Tech?
No, we actually went to high school together and
Middle school and elementary
All four of
school.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Where was that at?
Alpharetta, Georgia.
Okay. Yeah. And Georgia Tech brought you all to Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that like a planned thing, or was it just kind of you wound up here
happened.
together?
Nah, yeah, we just kind of all ended up going here and then.
Okay.
It was
So you all wound up here together by chance. What's your name? What do you play?
I'm Patrick, and I play guitar and sometimes drums, and maybe keyboard in the future, but not yet.
How do you guys decide who plays what on what songs? Just kind of...
A lot of times it's just like whoever like had an idea for a song, like it started with like a riff or something that they just stumbled upon basically. So whoever made up the part usually plays it, and then everyone else just fills in on like whatever we think would sound good in the song.
Okay. So y'all kind of write the instruments together, or just come up with different ideas?
Yeah,
kind of
it
see what's
depends.
best?
We just start off with one or two and then add them in during practice. We'll come up with new parts for everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm Tim. I play saxophone, drums, bass, a little bit of guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm David. I play bass, guitar, and trumpet.
All right. So how do you guys decide when to mix in horns? Is it just kind of random, or?
I guess it kind
It's
of...
kind of by feel.
Do you try to introduce every instrument into every song, or do you do that afterwards?
No, usually I'd say a lot of times whoever has the original song idea kind of has a greater vision for the song a lot of times. So
Okay.
That's usually how we decide on the instrumentation, just kind of whatever the original vision is. Sometimes I guess maybe our vision could change mid-song writing, but...
You guys have any albums out, album plans, or?
We don't have any albums. We're basically poor. I mean, we're not poor, but like recording is expensive, and we're gonna do some recording here actually in this room coming up, but it's not gonna be anything that's super serious probably.
Okay. Have you guys looked into recording at Wonderroot at all, or?
Not too much, because
Here we can just...
here we can do it for free.
I think if you sign up, I mean you have to pay. I think like at first, but they have like recording time included in whatever plans they have once you join Wonderroot. So there might be another option.
Right. Yeah.
We should look into it. Yeah, depending on how these come out.
Okay. So, any recordings at all out, or?
Yeah, we have 3 demos we recorded about a year ago. But,
we did them ourselves, and we're not really proud of them at all. So
Why is that?
There's a lot of
we're
running
just
back
like
and forth between these two rooms, just
and
trying
basically
to throw
like
it together.
I guess just the sound quality isn't just what we want it to be. I mean, they're all
the
right.
mixing isn't what we want it to be.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't know anything about it, doing it ourselves. So
the first time.
if I were to go back now, I'd change a lot of things, but whatever.
I mean, that can be expected.
That's life.
Right, yeah.
Your first
But
recording.
you gotta have some sort of representation of your band to
Yeah.
put out there. So.
Is this your first show at Under the Couch?
No, we play here a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
We played here more than anywhere else.
Definitely. It's kind of like our home venue, I guess.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, you're the booking agent here, so
Yeah.
does that help you book shows here? Or?
Actually,
Is that a little
this in my
bias,
defense, this is the only show I've ever booked of us while I was booking agent.
Okay.
The other shows were booked while someone else was booking
Cool.
agent. So.
Are there a lot of Georgia Tech bands like actively playing shows in Atlanta right now that you know about?
There's like
there's
3 or 4 I can think of.
Yeah, off the top of my head. We're starting to get a little bit of a Georgia Tech scene going.
Yeah.
So,
You guys expecting anybody at the show tonight?
yeah, it's
Expecting any people to come.
fans.
Yeah.
No, I mean like people that you invited, that your friends,
yeah,
fans of
some
yours.
friends,
We try and get the word out as much as possible, but it kind of a lot of the time it's just last minute. It's kind of like, hey, we got a show tonight. Be
No,
there.
I flyered the hell out
I
of
will
Georgia
find
Tech
you.
on
Yeah, I saw
Tuesday,
those
I think,
things.
and it rained that night.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just sitting there thinking like every flyer, like color flyers and everything, dude.
I
Like,
saw
everywhere.
I saw them. They looked
There was
Cool. I was really worried nobody was gonna see them because the rain just washed them all away and shit. The same night I put them up, But that's cool. So, I mean, how are you guys finding the Atlanta music community? You guys meeting a lot of bands, a lot of connections? Are you finding it easy to book shows?
There's like a lot of cool bands I think in Atlanta, and like I like the scene, but I feel like it's sometimes hard to book shows.
Yeah.
When you're like
Try to
as
break
small
into
as we are, because like I don't know,
The more we book, the
Right.
easier it is to make.
So I
to
mean,
book
it's a little bit of a
shows.
catch-22 to get started, but
Yeah.
I guess the networking with other bands helps with that. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, that's just an
Yeah, I
ongoing
find like a lot of
process.
the venues in Atlanta are kind of anti-beginner bands.
Right, yeah.
And it's really kind of
Just
shitty
poor
in my
people,
opinion.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know, you got to start with the roots in your town, help them out. You got to help them book shows.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
they're all kind of like, if you don't have a following, you can't play here. You got to
right.
get a following. Everybody has to start somewhere. But where is that if
Yeah.
all the venues are saying,
Yeah, I
Under
guess
the
it's kind of
couch.
here in Wonder Root.
Yeah.
Unknown
That's why I like
bands,
One Dude a lot.
Yeah.
They're willing to help people out. So.
Right, yeah, I guess us and Wonder Root are non-profits.
Oh, believe me, Be Atlanta's the same way. So I mean, we're right there with y'all. So you played Under the Couch. You played Wonder Root. Any other venues you played around town?
We played the Masquerade recently.
Really? How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
A great time.
Yeah.
Did you guys have
We
a
met
good
some
turnout?
cool bands
Was it
there
pretty
too.
cool?
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
Yeah.
There's this one band, Mercado, we met too. That was really awesome. It was like, they just formed recently, but.
Is that the same show where y'all played with Rova Zatella?
Yeah, they were pretty good too. I liked
Yeah.
them.
I tried to get them to play tonight. but
Oh,
they-
really?
They answered me once, said they would look in their schedule, but never
Yeah.
answered me back.
Try again. Try again.
Yeah. I like looked them up because I think you recommended them to me. Maybe it was them. Can't think of the name. Ferrari. Sorry, no Ferrari.
Oh, right, sorry,
Yeah.
they're Ferrari.
I reached out to them too, but
I emailed them as booking agent too.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a response.
I think they're a little too big for Be Atlanta.
Yeah.
So, but okay. So, have you guys played any shows outside of Atlanta at all?
Just our first show in Athens, which was.
Who'd you guys play with?
The Complete Adventurer.
They're
No longer a band. They,
Yeah.
Okay.
they
It was
dissolved.
kind of like a
Move
one
on
show.
now.
I mean, we knew
It was-
them. We had a connection to them.
Yeah.
But
Where'd you guys play? Tasty World?
Little Kings
Little
Social
Kings.
Club,
We were supposed
yeah.
to play at Tasty World, but the other bands dropped off the ticket, so it was just us and Complete Adventure left. So
Okay.
we went to Little Kings, played a little show there.
It's actually a pretty cool little bar, but I mean they don't have that much of a sound system, but it's kind of a cool place to play
And
shows.
the stage is like.
Oh my god.
so
tiny.
big, it's it's like
You'd
literally
be,
the
like,
size of this rug.
Tripping over cables, trying to move around on the stage and play.
Is it like a bar, or is it just
Yeah,
like
it's
a,
basically like a bar with a tiny
a
stage,
stage
crammed
in
in the
the
corner.
corner.
Yeah, I've been to Athens quite a few times, and sometimes there's like some basement shows, and
Yeah.
they like try to give themselves names like a venue, but it's really not a venue.
No, yeah, it's actually the
It's pretty
interior
nice
was
inside,
very
yeah.
nicely decorated.
That's cool.
I'd like to play another show in Athens.
So we asked you guys this at your first show we did with you at Wonder Root, but I remember Chris asking you like what your goals were as a band. Maybe we could get that on tape.
that was a very unique.
What is like Laertes? Like, what are you guys trying to get across? Or I mean, what do you guys hope comes out of your music as Laertes? What does
was it we
Laertes
said?
mean to you?
What was it we said last time? I thought the thing we said last time was absolutely
I'd say,
perfect.
well, I
was
mean,
pretty
one of
good.
our goals is just to create beauty, I guess.
Yes.
Like, we're going
Create
for,
beauty.
and I think also one of my main goals, or our main goals with songs, is try to just reach people emotionally. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like a lot of times people try to use like lyrics and stuff to do that, but with post rock, it's almost like you use like your instruments to do that instead.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing that stands out about you guys for me is just the instrument, like pure instrumental thing. I dig that you're doing like some vocals, trying to add that and stuff, but being like an instrumental band, like today is really like,
Yeah, I think
you should pat yourselves on the back because not, so much emphasis is on lyrics and like the front man and like,
right.
Yeah,
but
it's-
really, it should be the other way around. That should be in addition to the instruments.
Yeah.
I'm a big lyricist. I like lyrics and stuff. I'm not going to deny it, but at the same time, you have to respect bands that are just willing to just put their music out there with no lyrics and
Yeah.
just play their instruments with talent and
Yeah, for me, I have always been like more into the music. Like the first time I listened to a song, I can tell you a thing about what the lyrics said, like,
Yeah.
because just the music is like what I like instinctively listen to, and like what I connect with like 90% of the time. So I guess that's
Yeah, and a lot of times the lyrics, it's almost like if the music's good, I like the lyrics no matter what they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't
definitely.
matter what they say.
Definitely. All right, so that was Laertes. We're here at Under the Couch, Friday, October 9th. You should have been here if you weren't. Stay tuned for more videos from Laertes coming up. All right, I guess we'll call it there.
sweet.